everyone. I am County Councilwoman Monique Anderson Walker from District 8. I hope you and yours are staying safe and healthy during this very unusual and challenging time. We're all in this together, and I'm happy to announce that we will be collaborating to bring safety forums to you in the form of Lunch and Learns during the week of June 1st through June 5th. Please join us. It'll be the most meaningful 30 minutes of the week. Take care and meet us for lunch. We'd love to have you. This is on our quest for greatness. Let's be great. This Community Safety Forum would not be possible without the leadership of Millicent Hawkins, president of the Fort Washington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Stephen Walls, bacillus of the Gamma Pi Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and Tyrese and Anthony J. McAllister, founders of the Ayanna J. McAllister Legacy Foundation. Thank you for coming together to give your insight and to bring up some of the ills in society that we must address. Thank you all for coming and joining us. We look forward to doing more Lunch and Learns.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hawkins, president of the Fort Washington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I would like to thank you for participating in our virtual Lunch and Learn sessions. These sessions are being presented to provide information to the community about domestic violence, distracted driving, sex trafficking, and gun violence. These topics negatively impact our community. The Fort Washington Alumni Chapter, in partnership with our community partners, work to eradicate these behaviors from our community. So I hope the information being presented provide resources and information to you. We thank you for participating. Take care.
Greetings. My name is Stephen Walls, president of the Gamma Pi Chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, which serves Prince George's County, Maryland. We are proud and honored to collaborate with Councilwoman Monique Anderson Walker, the dynamic women of the Fort Washington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and the Ayanna J. McAllister Legacy Foundation to bring you the Community Safety Forum Lunch and Learn series. The topics that are being presented represent some of the most pressing issues facing our community, which include road safety, domestic violence, sex trafficking, and gun violence. Communities cannot thrive or be healthy unless they are safe, and by promoting community safety, we can help interrupt the cycle that produces unsafe communities. We hope that the provided resources and services will help in supporting safety efforts to ensure that children can learn, families can thrive, and communities can prosper. Thank you for participating in the Community Safety Forum. Take care.
On behalf of the Ayanna J. McAllister Legacy Foundation, and I'm also a member of Fort Washington Alumni Chapter, this is extremely important to us. In the era of COVID, we are all very conscious about how to keep ourselves safe. But in addition to this virus, we need to keep ourselves from some community ills. And these, even with COVID, even with sheltering in place and quarantine, these events are still happening. So we're going to talk about the bad driving. We're going to talk about gun violence and domestic violence and sex trafficking, because even in quarantine, these things are still happening, and we want our community to be safe. As a therapist, I always tell my clients, life is hard. Life is hard before COVID, and life has gotten really hard with COVID. So we have a lot of people who are sheltering in place, being quarantined, having additional stresses. People have lost their jobs. People have reduction in income. People are not able to have their normal everyday outlets of working and socializing. And so when people are stuck at home, they tend to become more easily agitated, more irritated with each other. And so there has been a spike in domestic violence. And as it relates to sex trafficking, unfortunately, people are left alone to their own devices and really find creative ways, for lack of a better word, ways to menace in society, to hurt other people, and to, seek and target the vulnerable. So when we look at sex trafficking, you're looking at usually men, sometimes women, who are targeting younger girls, younger women, and they can do it on the computer. You have a lot of young people who are now on the computer a lot more, not that they weren't before, but now a lot more, parents are busy working from home. They think their children are doing their school lessons online. And so, it's a wider opportunity for people to target others.
Hello, everyone. I am Prince George's County Councilwoman Monique Anderson Walker. Just letting you know that I'll be sharing information on road safety on June 2nd during our Lunch and Learn series during the week, focusing on public safety and community safety. I think it's important that we recognize we need to shift our thinking so that we can change driving culture and take care of those people on the roads, whether they're people in vehicles, whether they're pedestrians or cyclists. Let's make sure we save lives. That is for your safety, for our safety. Let's make our community great.
Hello, my name is Gabrielle Parson, and I am the Victim Services Coordinator for Community Crisis Services.
And I'm Maya Brown. I'm the Bossy Aftercare Specialist here at Community Crisis Services. Our goal is to spread awareness and to educate the community on services available to victims experiencing domestic violence.
We will be presenting our Domestic Violence Lunch and Learn session on June 3rd. And the purpose of this session is to educate the viewers on domestic violence, understanding what it is, understanding the different types of abuse, and we'll be going over some identifying signs that someone may be experiencing domestic violence.
Yes, we will also discuss ways in which the viewer can assist someone experiencing domestic violence, learn ways to safety plan with them, and to also understand the legal routes to protect the victims.
My name is Derica Wilson, co-founder of the Black and Missing Foundation. Join us on June 4th at 12 noon for our Lunch and Learn workshop on human trafficking. On average, 676 persons of color are reported missing around the country every day. For 12 years, the Black and Missing Foundation has been sounding the alarm about missing Black and brown women, men, and children who do not receive the coverage. But there is a silent crisis happening in our neighborhoods, in our communities, and we must act. Runaways, homeless, physical and sexual abuse, foster care, kidnapped are at risk. Minority children are most vulnerable to trafficking. Did you know that 40% of traffic victims are Black? As a community, the time to act is now. We must no longer allow this warfare to happen on our watch. Stand in solidarity with us. Join us on June 4th at 12 noon for our Lunch and Learn workshop on how we can provide hope and healing together.
Hello, I'm Tyrese McAllister, co-founder of the Ayanna J. McAllister Legacy Foundation, and we serve the community in fighting against gun violence. In 2017, my 18-year-old daughter was killed by gun violence, and I decided not to become a victim, but to become a warrior in this fight against gun violence. There are so many people who get killed across the country, and most of them look like us. We often hear about school shootings, but we don't hear about the everyday violence that impacts our community. Here in Prince George's County, while our numbers are low, they're not low enough. So here we are to fight. Please join us on Friday, June 5th at 12 o'clock noon till 12:30. These will be very meaningful moments for you and your family.
So as you can see, we have a wonderful, or maybe I should say great, Lunch and Learn series. We look forward to you joining us. There's a lot that we can do together. There's more than we can get done together than apart. Let's use this challenging time to work towards greatness. Be safe. We look forward to seeing you for lunch.